Work fucking harder. These words are not polite. They are not soft. And they are not meant to comfort you. They are meant to wake you up. They are meant to shake you out of the fog of excuses, distractions, and half-efforts that keep you stuck. Because the truth is this: life doesn't care about your excuses. Success doesn't care about your comfort. Results don't come because you wish for them. They come because you work harder than you thought possible. You say you want change. You say you want greatness. You say you want to live a life without limits. But wanting is not enough. Everyone wants. Everyone dreams. The difference between those who achieve and those who remain stuck is simple. The ones who achieve put in the work. They sacrifice, they sweat, they push, they bleed, and when they think they have nothing left, they dig deeper. They work harder. Effort over excuses. That is the law of progress. Too many people think they can cheat the process, that they can get the reward without paying the price. But there are no shortcuts. There is no secret. There is only work. Hard work. Relentless work. Work when you're tired. Work when you're uninspired. Work when no one is watching. Work when no one claps. Because it is in those moments, the ones no one sees, that greatness is built. Look at your life right now. Be honest. Are you giving everything you have, or are you holding back? Are you pouring yourself into your goals, or are you leaving effort on the table? Deep down, you already know the answer. You know when you've coasted, you know when you've cut corners, you know when you've let distraction win, and you also know that none of those moments brought you closer to your dreams. None of those moments made you proud. The only moments that mattered were the ones where you pushed harder than before. The ones where you went past your limits. Every time you choose excuses over effort, you lose. You lose time, you lose momentum, you lose the chance to become who you could be, and every time you choose effort over excuses, you win. You may not see the result immediately, but the compound effect of your work is unstoppable. Every rep, every step, every late night, every early morning, it stacks, it builds, it grows until one day the world can no longer ignore what you've built in silence. Hard work is not just about results. It is about transformation. When you work harder than you thought possible, you don't just build success. You build yourself. You build character. You build discipline. You build resilience. The process of working harder than others are willing to work transforms you into someone others cannot compete with. They might have more talent, more resources, more connections, but they cannot outlast you if you refuse to quit. And that is the key. Hard work doesn't guarantee instant success, but it guarantees progress. Every ounce of effort moves you forward. Every drop of sweat strengthens you. Every time you push harder, you grow. You may not see it today, but you will see it tomorrow, next week, next month, next year. And when that day comes, you will look back and realize the pain was worth it, the sacrifice was worth it, the grind was worth it. But let me tell you something most people don't want to hear. Average effort produces average results. You can't give half your energy and expect a full reward. You can't work like everyone else and expect to stand out. If you want extraordinary results, you must work with extraordinary intensity. If you want to rise above the crowd, you must be willing to do what the crowd will not do. That means longer hours, deeper focus, greater sacrifice. That means choosing growth over comfort, discipline over laziness, purpose over distraction. Ask yourself right now, how badly do I want it? Not in words, not in thoughts, but in action. Because the truth is, your effort shows your true priorities. If you say you want something but your actions don't match, then you don't truly want it. You want the idea of it. You want the fantasy of it. But if you truly want it, if it burns inside you, then you will prove it with your work. You will not need to be told to get up early, to stay late, to push harder. You will feel it inside you like fire and you will do what it takes. Stop saying someday. Stop saying I'll try. Stop saying I don't have time. You have time, but you waste it. You have energy, but you spend it on distractions. You have potential, but you bury it under excuses. If you redirected all the time and energy you waste into your goals, into your growth, into your discipline, your life would be unrecognizable in a year. But most people will not do it. Most people are too comfortable, too distracted, too weak. That is why you must be different. That is why you must choose to work harder. Do not mistake this message. This is not about destroying yourself. This is about discovering yourself. Because the truth is, most people never truly meet themselves. They never discover their strength because they never push far enough to find it. They never discover their resilience because they give up too soon. They never discover their greatness because they choose easy instead of hard. But you are not like them. You are here right now because something inside you knows you were meant for more, and that more is not handed to you. It is earned with sweat, earned with sacrifice, earned with discipline, earned by working fucking harder than you ever thought you could. When the alarm goes off and you don't feel like getting up, that is the test. When the workout burns and your body screams to quit, that is the test. When the hours are long, the progress is slow, and no one notices your effort, that is the test. And if you can pass those tests, if you can work harder when it would be easier to quit, then you are shaping yourself into someone unstoppable. Do not pray for easy. Do not hope for shortcuts. Do not wait for luck. Work harder. Outwork the doubt. Outwork the fear. Outwork the obstacles. Outwork the competition. Because effort is the one thing you control completely. No one can stop you from working harder. No one can take that away from you. This is why intention creates energy. Because when you commit fully, when you say to yourself, I will not stop, I will not slow down, I will not excuse myself, you unlock an energy you didn't know existed. Your body might say it's tired, but your mind says, keep going. Your mind might say it's enough, but your spirit says one more. And that extra rep, that extra hour, that extra step, that is where transformation happens. That is where greatness is built. The world is full of people who talk about what they're going to do. Full of people who dream, who plan, who post, who promise. But the world is starving for people who actually do the work. Be one of them. Be the one who backs up every word with action. Be the one who doesn't need to say anything because your results speak louder than words. 5 years from now, you will be one of two people. You will either be someone who wished they had worked harder or someone who is proud they did. You will either be full of regret, wondering what could have been, or full of pride, knowing you gave everything. That choice is being made right now, in every moment, in every decision, in every ounce of effort you give or hold back. You are shaping your future. So, what will it be? Will you waste another day, another year, another chance? Or will you finally take control of your destiny and work harder than you ever have before? Because the clock is ticking. Time does not wait. Opportunities do not wait. Life will not wait. And if you do not outwork the obstacles, they will outlast you. But if you choose to work fucking harder, if you choose to push when it hurts, if you choose to rise when it's difficult, then nothing can stop you. Not doubt, not fear, not setbacks, not failure. Because hard work breaks down walls. Hard work silences excuses. Hard work creates results. So stop waiting, stop wishing, stop holding back. This is your life. This is your moment. This is your time. Work harder than you ever thought possible. Work with intention. Work with discipline. Work with relentless focus. And when the world tells you it's enough, when your mind whispers to stop, you look back at it and you say, I'm not done yet. I will work harder. Because that is how greatness is built. That is how lives are changed. That is how legacies are created. Not through words, not through excuses. Through work. Hard, relentless, fucking harder work than anyone else is willing to do.